Okay. Let's begin. Last time, we beat... Let's see. We beat... the Deacons of the Deep and... the Abyss Watchers. So now, we get to go over here. And we'll move right on into the catacombs. I'm thinking about what a good idea might be. Nah. Don't even have it. I have 9. Let's just go do it. So, since this area is 100% skeleton, I'm going to upgrade the Drang Hammers as much as I can without using any large shards. And we're just going to see how that does. Also, we get to walk around with a shield on our back and it looks dope.
Just what? Pretty.
Let's buy 3 more.
Ah. Ashen 1.
Just what neat.
We'll just go with this. We're not going to bother infusing it or whatever. Despite the fact that they have a high requirement in strength and dexterity, it only scales well in... It only scales half decently in strength. But it makes up for the scaling in stagger potential. Which is good. Let's go. Let's go hit some skeletons with our hammers. Oh yeah, this will be fine. Now in comparison... it's 3 hits either way, but let's mix it up for a bit. You know, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say I think they might have they might have overdone it with the skeletons. But who's stepping? Oh, that guy. Check out this incredibly obvious trap, by the way. I don't know what I was thinking putting the binoculars on the... Yeah. If I remember right, there is a sharp or refined gems near here. Secrets, by the way. Also, you'll notice I didn't get souls for killing that. That's why. Some of them you gotta kill twice. There's a pyromancy tome, which we haven't picked up any of so far. And a falchion, one of the, surprisingly, or unsurprisingly if you've played any of the other Dark Souls games, one of the best dex weapons in the game. It was really good in Dark Souls 1. You could buff it, and then just like two-hand spam R1. Yeah, so that's the other good, other reason why the hammers are really good against skeletons. A sword wouldn't knock them down. There's that sharp gem. There is also...
I am late.
Hey, Blue. How's it going? You haven't missed much. We killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5...
And I'll be back.
6, 7, 8...
Need to do something real quick.
Okay. We killed a bunch of skeletons, but that's it. Ow. So, this weapon that this skeleton has is one
Spooky,
of
scary skeletons.
my favorite weapons because it's a curved greatsword, which makes it a quality weapon, like the Lothric greatsword, Lothric knight sword rather. It also does bleed buildup, and it doesn't sacrifice that status effect for stats. It's just good. Especially if you refine it with a gem. I'm glad that wasn't that weapon because I might have considered using it. It also makes me think that those, like, the skeletons with those weapons are supposed to just be, like, these skeletons scaled up, because they're just really big falchions if you think about it. Except not really. That doesn't really make any sense. And here's Henri, again.
Oh, hello. How very fortunate. Have you seen my companion, Horace? To my shame, I was snared by a trap, and we've become separated. I've not been able to find him since.
So it's confusing what trap he could have been snared by, since there were none up to this point, except for one that was out of the way. But...
Yes, I see. Horace is a valiant knight. He can look after himself, no question. He's probably searching for me right now, with twice the resolve. If you happen upon him, please tell him that I remained in the catacombs, and I will lay prism stones to guide him, as always. Please send him word, I beg of you. May the flames guide your way.
Alright, thanks, bud. I'll let him know. I won't. Wow, we just barely dodged that skeleton shooting at us. Because we did this move and went under it. Okay. So, it's time for Skeleton Ball. It's basically a cross between Skeleton Warriors and Katamari. I forget exactly how far I can go. Here we go. Okay. That skeleton ball comes out of that hole in the wall up there. That's right above the entrance. Or the area I came out of. That was not worth it. And then we'll go up and down this, like, straight path until you kill the skeleton with the hat here. It drops a really good item. And you better believe I missed that item on my first playthrough and my second playthrough. But I got it eventually. Okay, so this area, as much as I like breaking things, is a trap. A bunch, and I forget where they are, but a bunch of these have those, it's these ones. Yeah, so the ones that are like capped have those traps in them. There we go. Yeah, so all you need to really do to avoid taking unnecessary damage is not break any of the ones with lids on them. So. So, Karthus Rouge is an item that can apply bleed buildup to your weapons. So if you have one of the great swords that these guys drop, you infuse it with bleed, and then you apply Carthus Rouge to the weapon, you just get like a ton of bleed buildup, and it's really good. Not these guys. These guys don't drop them. Only the guys that actually have that weapon drop them. And it's a really good weapon, so I'm gonna consider farming them. But on like the second half of this playthrough, we won't even be using it. So. Also, here's another skeleton ball. As you can see, it's literally made out of skeletons that are animating it up and down that hall. It's a fun time. Head back to Firelink. We're going to pop the bone shard we got, which is going to be real nice. We're going to heal for more. There's been a bunch of Guilty Gear Strive footage. I don't know. That game looks weird. And I don't mind the changes. I don't know why I came over to him. I don't mind the changes to, like, the, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. I don't mind the changes to, like, how the combos... No, that's not true. I like the wall break system. I just hope it can be implemented a little better than... I just hope it can be implemented without having to neuter your combos.
Welcome home. Very well, then take it.
But other than that, I really hope that... this one. I really hope that they can put Gatlings back in, because, you know, I don't want to play Street Fighter when I'm by a Guilty Gear game. Maybe that's just me. I don't think it is, though. And then, of course, as long as I get Jam, I'll put money down. Just, I can't wait for Jam to be announced and then see, like, the massive flood of fan art. It's gonna be great. Okay. I also remember doing a bunch of PvP in this area. Because I got the Platinum Trophy, because I do it with all Souls games. And there was an item you could only get for doing either PvP or farming those 2 skeletons. And I had a lot of kills that involved that ball, because people were, like, absurdly trusting of people who were like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna fight you totally fair and square, and then I'd run over and trap someone against a wall and they'd die to the ball. It was great. Early Dark Souls 3 PvP was great. But now all the DLC stuff is out and there's garbage to worry about. Like the twin greatswords, ugh. I bet it's a fun PvE weapon, but I never want to see it. Smack. We're getting a lot of Titanite shards. They're dropping, like, basically candy. Oh, he dropped an item. That's worth going back for. Especially since the skeleton ball is dead. And inside of it was a crab. How did you... I've never seen him do that. That was weird. Also, the other good thing killing the skeleton ball gets us is this item over here. I don't remember what it is. Oh, I figured. I thought it was going to be like a crappy soul item or something. Wow, I am drowning in Titanite. That's a good thing. Means we won't have any trouble upgrading the weapon I want to switch to. Or any of the other weapons I choose to use. I'm also not going to go over there because skeleton wheels. Okay, it's my turn. I get to play now. Dang, okay. Also, secrets. This weapon's great. He's not dead, though. Now he's dead. Damn, I am drowning. I'm gonna be able to upgrade, like, one of these weapons as soon as I hit a bonfire. Sip. And I believe there's a... Yep. I was about to say I believe there's a crystal lizard here, but I said it too late. That's not that good. Okay, so if this guy drops his weapon, I'm going to, again, switch to it for Irithyll. Maybe. I think. That might be fun. But he also has to drop it in such a way where he doesn't also fall off the cliff. Damn. 2 drops and he didn't drop his weapon. That's rough. So, spoilers, don't run through this area. Because if you do, every single skeleton here will wake up and follow you. Also, I'm about to get invaded, I think. No, I'm dead. No, I'm not. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna switch to my sword so I can poke. So this guy's tough. So yeah, he'll blow open my guard with 1 hit. And he also has a ton of HP, so I'm probably gonna die. Unless I can... Like this. Fuck, not like that. It'd be sick if I could do it again, huh? Not on a two-handed swing, though. And definitely not on a jump. Let's see if I can do it again. Nah, let's not. Okay, so he's done. He's not coming back. He's not coming back, so he's good to deal with. We opened up a shortcut. So let's go back, sit at the bonfire. It'll respawn the ball, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, for the next boss fight, I want... I think I'm actually good. What is this ring? Oh, yeah, we don't need that. So, who knows? 4 Estus could be the difference between life and death. So we wait here. Wait for it to pass us on the back end. Run past it. I'm stuck. And then we take... the new shortcut. Okay, so remember when I said that if we just run past this area, all these skeletons get up and follow us? What a bunch of nerds. But yeah, there's a lot of skeletons. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's still at least 5 left, and like 6 fell off here. So now I get to do one of the weirder boss fights in the game. I keep thinking it's Final Fantasy 15 and want to press L3 to start sprinting. It's not. Ah, I put the torch away, damn it. Well, you can very clearly tell there's a big fucking hand right here. So. So yeah. This is the High Lord. He's not super tough. It's kind of just like a gimmick boss. But the gimmick is pretty important. Stay out of his, like, death gas. Occasionally he'll move up. And if he moves up too much, the next time he does his death gas, you'll be at the back of the wall. So beat him fast. Ow. Also, smacking his bling is the only thing that hurts him. So. So yeah, he's got a big fucking sword. Also, you'll notice that his stinky death gas is also everywhere, like, behind him. Or under him, rather. So, if you get too close to him, stinky death gas. If you let him get too far into the fight, stinky death gas. Really? Okay. This is an interesting pattern. Yep. That's on me.
One.
Oh, crap. I never paused the thing. Oh, well. But yeah, that's the fight. I've never seen him pull out his sword twice in a row. Usually he's a little more friendly than that. And by friendly, I mean not a jerk. He'll usually give you an opportunity to, like, you know, attack him. But there's not much you can do against his sword. And, yeah, as I mentioned previously, popping an ember gives you... I don't remember what the percentage is, but it gives you more health. Yeah, let's see if we can count the skeletons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's at least 12 skeletons in that room. And none of them are happy to see you. Or at the very least, they're not happy that you're trying to, like, punk their boss. Also, you have to watch this cutscene every time you die. No, I'm kidding. You can skip it. Okay, he's starting the fight by moving. That's great. Gas? Gas. He also has an attack where he summons a bunch of skeletons. I think that's it right here. Yeah. He's going to summon a bunch of skeletons. And the more he does it, the more powerful the skeletons get. But also, he can hit his own skeletons. Okay, this is actually half decent for me. Wow, I am already back at the back of the room, huh? This is not good. I have to break his... Okay, so there's one. Yeah, this is death. He's too close to the back of the... Oh wow. I actually saved myself. Yeah. So if he fuck. If he does his gas attack at dead, I'm gonna die. Okay. One arm left. I bought myself some time. Yeah, so if he does the gas attack, I'm dead. Oh, just barely saved myself. Wow, that was the closest that fight's ever been. If I was using any other weapon, I probably would have died there. Go me. Let me hit this bonfire. Okay, so that boss is fun. It's definitely weird, and if you're doing it with a slashing weapon, it's a lot tougher. Also, if you're using a weapon that you just hadn't just like decided to pick up.
Welcome home.
And had been using for a little more of a game and built yourself around it, then yeah, sure.
Let these souls withdraw from their
Actually gonna do this.
farewell, Ame.
And then see what I can upgrade.
Ah, well met. What needs?
I have enough to upgrade one of them. Let's fuck around with the Drang Hammer some more.
Pretty, be careful.
Oh, hello, hand in one.
Does he have anything I want? Not yet.
You can keep the ring as... You can... As... Goodbye. Oh, this...
Just gonna check to see
Speak
who
on
has new dialogue.
Our lord and liege,
Here we go.
knowest thou of a youth named Anri? He is hollow, and will join thee in wedlock. A fellow of mine guides him at this moment. When the time is ripe, thou mayst make thy salutations. For what lord taketh no spouse? Our lord and liege, knoweth he a fellow for what?
Okay. So, yeah, again,
Till we meet in
I spoiled it way ahead of time, but Henri, future husband. Something just died.
Well, hasn't it been some time? I'm Leonard, the Ringfinger. Remember me? I slipped you those red eyes some time ago. You're making quite an effort of it, so I thought you might like to know. If you yearn for a proper red-eye orb, one that is uncracked, then kill the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric. I can see it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do?
Yeah, so I'm not sure exactly what he's seeing in my eyes, considering I don't have any anymore, and I haven't been invading at all. So I think he might be drunk.
What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. We're talking true legends, those who would link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
Okay, that's it for now. We can move on. I swear to God, I just forgot something. I don't remember what it was, though. Oh, right. He literally just told me we can go do the, we can go kill the Dark Wraith. And I immediately forgot. Okay. But instead, what we're going to do is hope we can remember it long enough to go do something else. Which is this. Don't worry about how little sense this makes. Remember this boy? We fought him once. But now he's he's significantly buffer. That being said, for a second there, he was targeting a different enemy. Let's see if we can start salty bet here. Alright, place your bets. Mimic or Fire Demon? Okay, well. Mimic does a lot of damage. Mimic is currently winning. Wow, the Mimic won. The Mimic won without taking another hit. Good for you, Mimic. Also, the Black Blade is a cool invisible katana. We'll look at it in a bit. First, we gotta get that. And that. Dodge that. We didn't dodge. We good? Jesus. So the old sage's blindfold is kind of good fashion, except for the fact that it gets rid of your hair. If it was just a blindfold, it'd be rad, but... Okay, so now we gotta go do something really important. Remember our friend Horace, who Henri's been talking about for a while? Also, this area, they definitely want you to have 1,000,000,001 large Titanite shards. So, it's definitely worth doing. And there's also another one. So yeah, trick here is to chase him into a wall, so... Okay. That is not the trick that I was intending to do. Didn't know they could fall out of world. You just walk through walls now, huh? Okay, that's fine. We're not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna fight this man. Alright, Horace. Like, if you want to swing without backing up. Damn, his pokes suddenly are really good. Come on, you always do a third one. I wanted to parry the spin. Whatever. Bye, Horace. Wow. I think I picked up enough to upgrade this sword to +5. So 2, 6, you need 12 of each. Okay, let's not get killed. We're also going to do something else a little early. So, this is not the intended way to deal with this, but it's what I'm gonna do. So basically we're just gonna sit here and wait until the giant crossbow can kill the worm for us. So how was your day? Yeah, we basically just kind of have to wait until, there we go. That wasn't so hard. Mostly it wasn't so hard because I didn't have to do anything. But now we can run around and collect some items that we wouldn't be getting this soon. Ow. Like the shield, for example. Those dodges are not as easy as I make that look. Is it here? No, it's not here. There it is. Basically, I'm the coolest and the strongest. So yeah, there's a secret zone down here that you can bait the crossbow into breaking open for you. Also, the shield I picked up is the shield that you get if you... it's the shield that you get if you transfuse the soul of the final boss from Dark Souls 2. And just having it equipped increases the number of souls you get. So having this and the Covetous Silver Serpent Ring will increase my souls by a decent percent. I don't remember how much. I don't think they're the same percent, though. And yeah, just having it on your back applies the effect, so... Which is neat. It's good to have. Ow. Oh, that is a horrible noise. It might actually behoove us to switch back to the sword for a bit. Remember these buddies? They're back in Pog form. So, not sure what this is, honestly. It's not like anything you fight in this game or any of the previous games. It does kind of look Bloodborne-y, though. So, I don't know. Also, here's a secret worth doing now. Secret wall with an Estus shard in it. So, let's go back to Firelink. Turn in the shard and the bone ash that we got from letting the giant crossbow kill the snake. Maybe level up? Definitely upgrade the sword.
It wasn't it?
We could do this. But no, we're gonna do this.
Pretty big. Just what needs me.
Also, reinforce.
Pretty big.
Yes, thank you. turn in the ashes we picked up.
Gracious, let I only...
What does it give us? More embers. A terrible ring. And probably some of this. Definitely these. I think those are new.
Ashen.
Okay, and now let's burn the ashes we got. Okay, so now we're at 11 plus 5 flasks, which is pretty good. Then let's head back to the tower on the wall. All right. Let's go do this. Let's see a friend. So yeah, this dude's been having a party down here for a while. But apparently he's too stupid to actually look at the entrance to his cell. Yeah, he's just a big dumb skull face. So killing him got us the red eye orb, which would allow us to invade whenever we wanted. But we're offline, so we don't bother with it. We just get it because it's fun. The act of getting it is fun, rather than the invasions are fun. Now let me, really quick, go through my inventory and see if I'm forgetting anything important. Not gonna do that. Did that. Did that. Did that. We can do something there, but... yeah, we might as well do it. Did that. This will be important in a sec. We can go turn these in if we wanted. Okay. Cool, I'm not missing anything really important. Wow. Remember at the start of the game when we had to fight these for like 40 minutes before they dropped one of them? And now that I'm back and can kill them in 3 swings, they just drop it on the first try? Thanks, video game. Okay. Now, we can go see an NPC about a horse. Not a horse. We can go see an NPC about some buy-in. And he can ask what we're buying. And we'll buy the attaché case XL. And we'll be happy. God damn it. There we go, finally. So, this dumb bitch
Sorry, friend.
thought it was a good idea to try to
Be more
backstab us
careful.
again.
By the gods, curiosity is going to kill you kittens. Some places are better left alone, you know. Oh, sorry. Am I a tad too late? Have no fear. There's beauty in death. Besides, you're amongst your own. Plenty of company, right?
So if we were a male character in this situation, he would say something about how we're surrounded by ladies.
Oh, no matter. I'll look after things. By stripping every last trinket off your corpse, you're gonna make some lucky customer very happy. Oh.
So, what I think he forgot is that we can fucking teleport. How's it going?
Ah, oh, you're alive. Now, hold your horses. Let's have a nice talk about this. I'll come clean. I did you wrong. I didn't mean it, though. Not one bit. You get these urges, running the business and all, and I hate myself for it. I do. You know what I mean. Terrible, really. But I can see you'll forgive me. You're alive, after all. And that's what counts, right? Oh, fantastic. A wily second chance. I knew you'd understand. I just knew it. The heart of a lion. A model for the rest of us. A true friend. Forever.
So despite all that, he actually sells complete garbage. But he's kind of important for a quest later.
Can't find anything? Well, you could try looking a little harder. What's happened, friend?
Anyway. Oh, let's show this off really quick. Just because it's neat. This is not the sword I was thinking about. The invisible one. The invisible one is Uria's. But it is neat. So, it's got a pretty typical moveset. Mostly verticals. But it's also got this weird move. And then, of course, the follow-up is just a big stab. Now, the two-handed is this weird thing. And then you got the weeb stance. But yeah. No hammer, so. It's a pretty good katana, I just don't care for it. My favorite katana in all of the Souls games is the Chaos Blade, in Dark Souls 1 specifically, because that one was just real good. It had super good damage on top of good scaling. I think it was like S or A scaling. I don't remember, but it was really good. Let's continue that area we started. Which I think is... yeah, it's here. So, that passage we opened up, and it does lead to an area, but it's not really a good path, and this path leads to it just as well, so... I didn't level up, but that's fine. I also didn't turn in any of the scrolls I picked up. Oh! This shield can't parry, it just puts us in the two-hand stance. That's interesting. I didn't know that. The more you know. Y'all are a little too easy to get behind. Let me really quick just put some throwing knives on my bar. So yeah, the hammers, as of right now, are a better weapon for the content we're doing at this second. So I might as well just screw around with them. Especially since I upgraded them to +5. When I probably shouldn't have. But if you don't have fun, when are you going to have fun? Okay, so here's the second Black Knight we've seen in the game. This one's a little tougher. He's got a big axe. But he's still no match for my world-renowned backstab technique. Now, the Black Knight's sword is usually a one-handed weapon for them. So it's like a long sword for them. But in our case, it's a great sword because it's so massive. They can swing that easily with one. We cannot. Okay, so this area is kind of weird. It's a little tough to get through, but I'm sure if we stick together, we can do it together. That's a trap. Pretty obviously a trap. Hopefully you're not, like, sprinting around this corner and, like, don't notice the giant hole in the floor leading to a lava pit. So there's a lot of these hanging around this area. This one is a little sad. There's a character in Dark Souls 1 named Quelaag, and she is a naked lady torso on top of a giant spider body. And when you kill her, you realize she was guarding her other sister.
Then how dare you die while I was away?
You were gone for like an hour, Blue. Okay? I'm gonna ask for a little bit of leniency on that, especially considering it was a death to a boss.
You still died.
I did die. I'm in the middle of story time about the giant naked spider lady. No, so you find that the boss was guarding her sister, who was also a spider lady, and she couldn't understand anybody unless you had a certain ring that let you talk to her, and then she'll mistake you for her sister. And all you can do is give her humanity to ease her pain, but eventually, very clearly, she dies. Because her name was Quelana, and you found her sorcery tome on this guy's body. So, that's Quelana. She died. And it sucks. Also, none of these items are worth getting. It's also very hard to get them without dying. It's actually next to impossible to get them without dying. Anyway. Hi, Blue. How are you and how's it going?
Pretty swell.
Oh, good. It's good to hear.
Actually not at all. Deadlines are coming soon and I'm dying.
Okay. If it helps at all, I could just, like, not stream for a few days if you need to focus on that. Ooh, 3 large.
Maybe.
Okay. It's no worry to me, because I've played this game, like, 12 times.
It would only last until Wednesday.
Okay. Oh, that one was really loud. But yeah, Yeah, if you need to go dark again for a while, it's understandable. I completely forget where this other secret wall is. I thought it was around here. Is it here? I swear there's a secret wall around here somewhere. Oh, maybe I'm just thinking of this.
Punch every wall.
I don't have fists. Oh, I do it, actually. This one looks really fake, but it's not. Okay, so we're gonna go up here. Hope we don't die to the Black Knight.
Most of them look fake, to be honest.
Yeah. Kinda. I forget, what do you have? Is that a great sword? That's the second. Perfect. Into the lava. And he didn't drop anything good. That's actually like the optimal fight there. Okay, so remember earlier when I said there's a longer ladder in this game than that one? Well, man, if I could actually like sing well, I'd be singing Snake Eater right about now. Why do you need a ladder this long? Oh, there's a second one I forgot. But this one's not nearly as long, so. I was thinking...
Wow.
About games I'd like to stream someday.
That was a long ladder.
It was. It was a really... It's also a really good ladder. It's in a really good spot. I was thinking about games I'd like to stream someday. And I thought, ooh, hey, Final Fantasy X. That's like one of my favorite games of all time. I don't like it as much as Bloodborne, but I don't like anything as much as Bloodborne. Also, skeleton bone wheels are here. They're not nearly as bad as they are in other games. Where did you come from? And I was thinking about Final Fantasy X. Because that's, like, top 5 favorite games of all time. Number 1 is Bloodborne. Number 2 is probably Devil May Cry 5. I don't know what 3, 4, and 5 are in any order, but Final Fantasy X is in there. Wow, that hurt.
Amongst the top. T.O.
Yeah, those guys are tough. Should have probably just brought out a shield.
Wow.
12.
1, 2.
Okay, but now I do have to run all the way back there. Which is kind of a huge pain in the ass.
Then I can't believe you died again.
Look, it's Dark Souls. Come on. Oh, I'm about to lose 37k. I made a stupid decision. Never mind, it's fine. All we have to do is make sure that the Black Knight doesn't hit us. If we can do that, we'll be fine. Because if he does hit us, 90% what's going to happen is he's going to knock us off and we're going to fall into the lava.
And if he hits you?
We're good.
God's delay.
Bayonara, fucker.
How do you know the Black Knight is not a girl?
I don't. But considering who else were knights at the time and what else were knights, it's probably a pretty safe bet.
I'm gonna call her a her then.
Okay, that's fine.
Cause NGL a female Black Knight sounds cool.
I mean, we could just, like, put on all the armor later in the game. Okay, so we only have to worry about this other one killing us. And if this one doesn't kill us, we'll be fine. Like, at this point, we've basically already cleared the area. This is the last thing we have to worry about. Alright, and we're golden. Right, we can finally turn this off. It's this way.
Hey.
Yes, Blue. What's up?
What happened to the sword?
It's right here. I just was also using a hammer because they're good against skeletons.
Oh.
Okay.
That makes sense.
We are going to do this.
Those giants are dead.
Yes. And it's inferred that he's been there for a while. But we killed the giant worm. We turned off the giant crossbow. So now the top side is safe to explore if I hadn't already completely cleared it when the crossbow was active. But that doesn't mean it's done.
Home, I shall speak that. Very well, then take no. Let these souls withdrawn from their vessels, manifestations.
Put the... Yeah.
Farewell, Ashen Maid.
We have 6. Let's upgrade the sword. The sword? The sword.
Just one.
Don't have enough souls. Well, that's what these are for.
Can you beat this game at level 1?
There isn't a level 1. There's a level 4, and that's the lowest level you can be. But yes, you can.
Pretty like that.
In fact, let me check what the... Oh, no, there is a soul level 1. I'm thinking of Dark Souls 1 where it's the minimum of 4. But yeah, you can do it. It takes forever, and your stats never get better. So, it's not like a fun, well, to me, it's not a fun experience, but people do it.
Sounds like hell. Laugh.
There have been people who have beaten this game using no stat increases and a broken weapon. So they'll hit for like 4 damage. Oh, I missed an item. So yeah, they'll hit for 4 damage, and we're currently hitting for 252.
Can you get to level 999?
I think you can only get up to 800 and something. Because all of these stats on the bottom left, vigor, attunement, endurance, etc., they only go up to 99, and that doesn't add up to enough to get to level 999. Okay. Here we go.
Root break the level cap. Is that enough? Okay, no it isn't.
It is, actually. The corpses are just a lot bigger than you might have thought. I can't move. Ugh. That was a good trade, honestly.
Wait, so the corpse is dead?
Yeah. Like,
Sorry, I'm multitasking, lad.
no worries. Like I said, if you need to focus on something else, absolutely do it. I'll point them out after the fight. Assuming I live.
Nah, it's fine, I'm taking a break, ATM.
Ah, okay. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. That almost killed me.
Wow, that damage.
Yeah. So, this right here is called the Stray
Hey,
Demon,
you did it.
or the Asylum Demon, and it's the first boss in Dark Souls 1. So there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one, there's a bunch, there's a bunch, there's some more over there, there's some more over there, here's a Capra Demon, here's a Tauros Demon. So yeah, it's a mountain of corpses, just not, like, normal-sized ones. That being said, this area is finally done.
Well, I thought they were human corpses, laugh. I'm glad they weren't.
Yeah. Okay. So, we get to level up.
Welcome, host.
Shush.
Very well, then take. Let these souls withdraw. Farewell, Ashen Myth.
And finally, we get to go to my favorite area in the game. Blue, you might have seen this from like screenshots or Twitter accounts that post art. And it's really nice, I find. It's also been the the lock screen on my computer for like 3 years. So, you're about to see my favorite landscape in the entire Soul series. Just, this is such a cool area.
Wow.
This is such a beautiful area.
That looks fantastic.
Absolutely. And after the stream's over, I'll post what my wallpaper actually is, because it's like a spiffed up version of
Simple yet
this shot.
effective color scheme.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Nice.
So dead end over here, but something important is here. The small silverwork doll depicting a young squire in the legendary old city of Irithyll, situated in the Boreal Valley. The Pontiff Sullivan gave this doll to valued subjects, so that they might use it to cross the barrier when they return home. Listen carefully and you can hear it say, "Wherever you go, the moon still sets in Irithyll. Wherever you may be, Irithyll is still your home." So if we didn't have that item... Hold on, we have to deal with this first. Do you guys like Berserk?
A big fleshy puppy. Okay. So, that is the... I don't remember what it's called. But so if you didn't have the doll, what would happen?
If I didn't have the doll, I'll show you. I'll have to go back across this bridge, but I'll show you. So the description of the doll talked about people who have it are able to cross the barrier. This is the barrier. So if you didn't fight and defeat the Deacons of the Deep before this point, you would have to go do it now. Because you can't cross this without getting the doll that's rewarded. That is a reward for beating them. So, a staple of the Souls series is things that only occur when you reload an area. And generally the fastest way to do that is to sit at a bonfire. And when that doesn't work, is to save and quit and then reload the game. And it's not here. Okay, let me just really quick wonder what I did wrong. The thing I was intending to do here was continue a side quest. I'm pretty sure I fulfilled the requirements, so let's actually try just going back to Firelink and then coming back. But the thing that I'm trying to do right now is important for our character and what I've been wanting to do with it the whole time. Okay, so she's not here. So that should mean... Ugh, God damn it. Okay. So, it's not going to be there, but I know why now. And it's because I goofed.
Oof.
Okay, now it'll be here. So apparently, what causes this thing to appear is beating the big dog.
What laugh?
And then lighting that bonfire, and then reloading the world. So now it should be here. Yeah, and it's right here. This also has to be done before you fight a boss in this area. Otherwise, you'll miss it forever. So, we've been summoned in to help Cirrus fight this dude. Good job, Cirrus. Way to miss every single swing.
Cyrus sword does no damage.
Now, this dude just has a ton of health. Also, it doesn't do anything. Okay, so he can't heal anymore. Oh, you fucker. He ate something. God, there.
Thank you for your kind assistance. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Okay, so now that we've done that, now that we've done that,
If you didn't do that, would Cirrus die?
No. I don't believe so. Okay. So... Damn, okay. So we're not going to finish... we're not going to be able to switch today. But... we can probably speedrun one other boss in the next 5 minutes. And if we can't, then we're going just a little bit over time. But it won't take that long. There's the weapon that I've been wanting this entire game, by the way. That axe that's on the screen, that's the one I want. And it's the axe that the guy we were just fighting was using. So, killing him, doing Cirrus's side quest
it's tempting you.
Up until that point that we just did. I really don't have any... Wow, that sucks. I guess we'll do lightning. Doing the side quest that we just did up until that point allows an invader to spawn that will drop it later. Alright, good fight. Anyway.
IT took less than a minute, I think. What?
Yeah, it would have been even faster if I had any pine resin that applied fire to the weapon, but that's fine. This is a boss you were supposed to fight, like, before you met Sigurd. Like, this is a boss I should have fought on the second stream instead of the fourth. So, this guy would have been alive if I had taken a really roundabout way to get here, but we're not going to worry about it. So yeah, the only thing that was... This is an optional boss. And the only reason to do it earlier is if you want boss weapons. But we don't. Yeah, the tree kind of fell on him. But don't worry, he's a dick. So, now, let's head back to Firelink, pick up our servant forever, and then end the stream. Hey, bud. How's it going?
I have not thanked you for your generous rescue.
Spear.
That dark spirit was one of Rosaria's fingers. Vile bastard offspring who lurk in the darkness. My sworn enemies. Fearsome invaders, to say the least. I would not have made it alone. You have my deepest gratitude. If you require help on your travels, I offer you my sign. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
And then, now that we've killed the big evil tree...
Fret not, fret not.
Shut up.
Oh?
We can give him this.
Like it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul. Transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferreth to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now?
You hair is clipping.
Yeah. So now we've unlocked boss items. This is a good one. This is a really good one. This is a fun one, but it's not a good one. But yeah. Anyway. Shut up. Anyway. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Bye.